Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. And I know this was supposed to be posted on Thursday, and it is now Saturday. But I was busy, so I'll really try hard to get it up on time next week. But I'm hoping to have this up by the end of today. So I wanted to start with The Wonderful Wizard of Oz because when I was a kid, I hated that movie. I know, it's a classic, people love it. I personally did not. So I never read The Wizard of Oz because I just didn't enjoy the movie, so I didn't think I would enjoy the book. But as I showed you in my last video, I got a bunch of classic books in like collector's boxes, and so of course I had to read them. So I started The Wonderful Wizard of Oz hoping that I could just get it done and over with so I could say I read it. And I started it, and I immediately noticed that it was not the same as the movie. So that started to spark my interest. I was starting to get excited. Because I don't want to give a lot of spoilers because some of you might not have read it yet. But The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum has the same basic plot points as the movie, but it also has so much more. And actually a lot of stuff that's in the movie isn't in the book. And a lot of stuff in the book isn't in the movie. So pretty much they just took the basic plot points of this book and then just kind of let their imagination run away with it. Which a lot of people liked it, and that's on them. They can like it. I personally didn't. I much prefer the book. Now, it's a short book, but it was a good read. I read it in about a day. I would definitely suggest it. The basic plot of this book is Dorothy is in Kansas. And a tornado comes, obviously, and her aunt gets into the storm cellar, and her Uncle Henry goes to get the livestock secure. And so she goes into the house with Toto, and just like in the movie, you know, they go up in the tornado, they go to Oz, the house falls on the witch, Dorothy gets the shoes, she gets a kiss on the forehead, goes down the path, meets the Scarecrow, meets the Tin Man, meets the Lion. There are flying monkeys and the witch, and they make it to Oz. And in the end, you know, the Lion gets his courage, Tin Man gets a heart, Scarecrow gets a brain. Dorothy is supposed to get in a hot air balloon with Oz, but the air balloon flies away before she gets in it. The good witch comes and says, hey, you can use the shoes to get home, and tells Dorothy how, and Dorothy goes home, and ta-da, that's really the end of the book. But I really liked it because in the movie it was a lot of like dark and spooky, like the Wicked Witch swooping in and the flying monkeys coming to torment everyone. In the book, the flying monkeys are still there, but pretty much the first part of the book, there's no involvement from the witch. The only part where it involves the witch is when Oz says, go kill the witch, and when you come back, I'll give you what you want. So they start heading to the witch, and that's when the witch is like, well, they're coming into my land, so I'm going to send stuff to go get them. And, you know, so most of the book, there's no I mean, they go through the dark forest, there are trees that attack them, you know, all those basic plot points. But the big difference is the role that the witch plays. And the fact that she doesn't have as many, I want to say, powers as she did in the movie. Because in the movie, you know, she was flying around on her broomstick, and, you know, there were puffs of smoke and all kinds of stuff. It's really a lot less theatrical in the book, but it seems a lot more logical, which I really like. So I would definitely encourage you to read The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. And that is going to be the end of my first Laney's Book Nook book review. I hope you all liked it, and if you did, and you don't hate my face and my voice, I would love it if you would subscribe and like and comment, and you can follow me on Instagram. I'll put that in the description. I just really hope you like me ranting about books, because I love talking about books, and I could talk about books all day. But everyone go be good humans, and I'll see you next time.